Yo, it's poppin', boys. It's Whale Hunter back at it with another video. This is the deal. We're gonna try out this new stupid aim staff that Jagex decided to buff or whatever. See if it's any good, dude. We're also gonna try out this cape with the mystics. So yeah, basically we're just gonna tribrid. This is the setup. We've got D boots and a Sears ring and crystal shield because I like tribriding with the tank shield. I think it's actually more skillful than tribriding with with one of those spirit shields. We're also using a tent because also you gotta just be a better prepared to use a tent when you tribrid. And we're using a rune pouch because I'm not planning on dying today, and if I die I'm gonna be salty as fuck because I'm on a 99 defense account. You need to be an idiot to die in this 6, or you just need to be rusty. I'll probably end up dying at some point, but hopefully not today. I'm gonna do my normal ritual that I usually do before I tell you up. Gonna, angler up, stamina up, imbue heart, anti-fire, and super defense. And we're gonna go Gorak. We're gonna go, yeah, nice, I'm on regulars. We're gonna go to Burning Amy spot because it seems like from the YouTube videos that I've been watching and shit, and the people have been uploading of them bolt AGSing people up there. Yeah, good thing I didn't go to Anna Carl. It seems to be that this spot's been pretty active with the whole rev update and stuff. A lot of multi-bots coming in and stuff. So yeah, I'm literally just gonna try to do this for I got 2 or 3 hours to play right now. Probably more maybe 2.5 hours to play. I'm gonna see if I can find anything. Can see if I can outbid some people, find some juicy loot, and yeah, dude, should be fun. Tune in, see what goes down. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and commentate over this first clip here because for some reason my audio didn't register. I think there are quite a few clips actually where it didn't register because I was playing music in the background, and my Camtasia records the input of the audio. I don't know, man. Basically it didn't register. You can tell right off the bat this guy's pretty newbie. He's using a tentacle without a defender, which means he probably dies a lot, and he's sort of just learning, which is fine. But yeah, this is exactly what we wanted to find up here. We want to find people who are extremely new, to be completely honest with you, because somebody who's a seasoned tribrid, I guess myself or anybody else that you'd see in the setup is, holy shit, I'm taking a lot of damage there. Yeah, mess up the tank shield and everything. Just taking a sip of water. So yeah, anybody like that isn't going to be likely, nice staff patch, isn't going to be likely to die, at least that often. So you can tell here I'm pretty rusty, dude. I haven't been on the game in about 2 or 3 days, and I definitely haven't tribrided in quite a while. I'm taking a lot of hits off tank. It's also so I actually like this setup. I like not using a defender, the setup that he's using, because it enables, it's just one switch. You can literally one tick every 10 hit, which is really nice. But yeah, it looks like I'm sort of getting a sense of when he uses it and when he doesn't, so that's going better. Yeah, so far so good. Let's see how the switches are doing. So his HP is pretty low here. I could have AGS'd him there. I probably should have. Let's see what I do here. So my HP is not really that high, 78. I'm trying not to, I know he has a DVS, so I'm trying not to be a huge dick here and camp massively high HP, I think. Okay, he hits me there on melee prey. Okay, I anticipate his range prey there, but he gets me on robes. So see how much of a difference it is when you get hit on robes. You'll be getting hit constant 20s through prayer. But if you have a crystal shield on, or if you have even just your double D hide on, it'll mitigate a lot of the damage. So yeah, I'm missing a lot of the prayer switches here. He's actually getting me off prayer with the tent quite a bit. Looks like I'm getting kind of annoyed here, and I'm being kind of not really that careful. Okay, so at this point we're about halfway into this fight. You guys are about to see what actually ended up happening, how this guy ended up dying. Obviously, it isn't the video, he's gonna die. I'm not just gonna post a clip of me fighting somebody without a death, boys. There's gonna be some something. Alright, so the switch there is good. I get my tank on in time there, but the prayer switch isn't accurate. Okay, that's a big mage hit there. 28's pretty good. Probably has something to do with these bonuses. Okay, Mage Spray there on time. I might have double clicked it. Yeah, definitely double clicked it if he had a 31 barrage. Is he using the Aram Staff as well? I didn't even know this. He must be if he got a 31 barrage. Let's see, so I'm frozen here. He's kind of fucking with me with the tent, which is not really good for me. Okay, I melee spray there, which is correct. Missed the rope switch there. He's sort of low HP, so that makes sense to go for it there, but obviously I had him at much lower HP. Wow, his HP is super low there. It's like 20. He's camping melee prey, which is good for him. I don't know why I go for the tent here, because obviously he's going to prey melee. He's in robes. I should have bolted him. Okay, he starts running south here, which is a little sketchy. I thought I could AGS him there. I thought I was like within range. So yeah, basically here I'm just trying to keep a distance. The person said it's out of resource, but you never really know here. A lot of people do bait south. Unique does it pretty well. And yeah, looks like he's dead here. But yeah, so he dies. That's like full mystic. He did have the Aram Staff, right? I guess he just didn't mage much, and I just didn't really notice when I was commentating over this. So it's one free kill, not even bad. But yeah, the baiting south thing is sort of sketch because a lot of teams do it. Alrighty, so literally the first world we come into at Mage Bank, this guy's already hitting us, or these two guys, I find them. So this is free loot, dude. This guy's Tribriding in rune gloves. He doesn't have a shield switch at all. I don't know, his friend seems equally as newbie. I can't tell. I think, yeah, those are dragon gloves as well. So these guys aren't PKers. This guy's camping a Zami cape without an accumulator. This is a pretty good find, dude. I definitely found some whales here for sure. So let's see, I range pretty early there, that's not good, and I'm into my hides when he's hitting me, also not good. Then I staff bash him, but yeah, you can tell his HP is super, super low. This is not, you know, not really like standard. You know, you don't find kids like this when you're Tribriding. It's clearly just because of the Wilderness update. My HP here is kind of low, 30, getting really, really low, 57. I could get AGS if the guy has an AGS. So I'm literally just bringing up here, or like his friend does an AGS. Okay, so he dies to a bolt, which is fucking insane, dude. Okay, so I freeze his friend right off the bat. I'm keeping my HP a little bit higher. Don't know why I go in for barrage there. That's sort of just like a habit. I should just be bolting him here because he's in full mystics praying smite. Okay, so I'm getting ready to pick some loot up here. I'm dropping some stuff. This guy's also using his Zami book, so his defense bonuses against range are gonna be pretty shit. Let's see, so we get a big barrage there, and then we go right in for the AGS, and we get pretty lucky. Again, this all happened in a very short time span, so, like, I don't know, you guys can tell, like, Wilderness has just been really active with this update, actually. Alright, this is another guy I found, like, close to a lava maze. And eventually what happens is our fight gets dragged south. I'll probably, or I run south. I'll just fast forward to that real fast. Alrighty, so like I said, I ran south a bit because I was sort of sketched out, like, why is this guy fighting me for such a long period of time? Here we're both desperately just trying to catch a freeze on each other. I'm doing a pretty good job putting my tank and my double hides on in between his hits. I think I messed up the range spray there. Let's see, so my tentacle, that's good. But he one takes his god sword a lot, which is really easy to do when you just have, you know, one thing to click on. So that's usually actually really annoying, and he's gonna hit some like 40s and 50s on me, which is super, super annoying. I think I try to do the same thing there. Let's see, so his HP here is pretty low. It looks like I'm on like pretty low bruise as well. Let me fast forward the fight a little bit. Alrighty, so I'm very close out here, and I'm in 34 wilderness, so if a team comes, I'm literally just completely fucked because they have, if it's a max team, they're completely fucked because we have 4 wild levels to send TV me. Although we're like really like close to hobgoblins, nice barrage there, and or nice splits and beehive chaps. But yeah, dude. So I could easily die here, but it looks like this guy is just like sort of fighting me to the death. I wasn't like aware of that at this particular moment in the fight, but you'll start to see now here his HP starts to get a little bit low as I get to like my last couple brews. Yeah, let's fast forward this again. Okay, so I had a big barrage here, get my hides on maybe in time. I'm not really sure if that was on the correct tick. He one-ticks his god sword again, and yeah, it looks like he's completely out at this point. I just try to chuck some melee hits into him, not really sure why. Going for mage again, maybe a little obvious, but yeah, 32, that's the max hit right there, and then he tries to go in for the AGS spec on full HP, and I guess he was just completely out, dude, so yeah, appreciate the fight, dude. Alrighty, so for this last clip, I went back to 44s. Looks like I'm doing the boot takeoff here. I don't want to get frozen here because I want to be able to get melee range, but he freezes me right off the bat, which is sort of annoying. Let's see, this guy's a 45 defense account, fighting level 92 on a max main right now. So yeah, the odds are really not stacked up in his favor. I'm pre-potted here, which is why you see my brews at like full 4 doses or whatever. Actually, misclick where Augury is supposed to be there. It's supposed to be, and that's Mystic Might. Alrighty, so I'm doing okay, obviously. You know, I've got this guy completely outstatted. I'll probably start smiting him in here in a sec. Let's see, my chaps are on. Yeah, I'm still misclicking here like quite a bit, dude. I don't know why, but like, I don't know, maybe I start to panic a little bit when I get in a Tribrid fight. Even though I'm really not risking much, and neither is the other person. I don't know, so wow, he's getting hit really hard. He maybe melee frayed there in time. So I can pretty much smite here because he's eating up a little bit. Alright, now here I need to be careful and play mage again. Flicking the smite again. Okay, so he's getting completely worked. Let's see. So putting the tank shield back on there. Okay, this is where my D-bolt starts to just hit super hard and it doesn't make any sense. Had the piety on at the wrong time there. Okay, here I believe I'm still frozen, so maybe I just unfroze there, I'm not really sure. I'm just clicking there, and I catch the really clutch freeze here. Come in for the stack there, and he could have died, for sure. Here, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm really just trying to tent focus him with a little bit of mage. But yeah, mage doesn't do too well there, it splashes, so I go right back into range. My D-bolts hit like crazy, dude. He gets hit pretty big on prey there with the tentacle. Okay, my mage isn't hitting that great, so I go back into range. And he's just camping melee prey, which isn't that great for him. And he's gonna die. He dies. Dude, this is probably like the hardest thing I'm gonna have to like commentate over. Just isn't like a very like, you know, fun thing to commentate over when so obviously in this clip I died, dude. Like, I don't know, I really fucked up, and yeah, I shouldn't have run into a fucking mage bank with my robes on. Like, obviously that enabled him to catch a super easy freeze, and his tank's doing a ton of work here. Like, clearly this guy is a fucking B-ring or something. Like, his fucking 10 is on steroids hitting me through my tank shield or whatever. So here I'm trying to cut the web. I thought I clicked back on my shield, but I guess I didn't there. And so he sims me off prayer, and then I'm hella fucking brewed down, and obviously he catches the full. I go back to mage prayer there, which I really shouldn't do, because right after you get simmed, you always get quad if a team's on you. So yeah, here I'm pretty much brewed down to shit. Should restore there. I don't know how he splashed on brewed down mage here. But yeah, he actually has really good freeze RNG, as you guys are about to tell. So here I'm trying to trying to actually get into the. There's only one guy here focusing me. I guess this is how some teams do it. They just have one guy focus you and they don't spectrate you too much. I guess it sort of makes sense to do here as well, because you've got a lot of like NPCs that you have to focus on hitting as well. So it makes sense. So anyway, so this guy, he 13 through mage prey, which makes sense. This guy's gear isn't like amazing, right? He's using like a mage's book with a serp camp, and he doesn't even have like mage boots. He's doing like a D-boot takeoff, it seems. But yeah, like let's focus on me and let's not focus on these guys. So my brew count's already really low. I believe I started I got full on like 8 brews, and I'm already now at what seems to be 5. So it doesn't really look like I'm gonna survive here at all. He's maging me in D-boots there, and so it looks like my prayer switches are getting a little bit better, either that or like my RNG is getting better. He's one-ticking his melee attacks really well. I know all these guys who these guys are all hybrids, so they all have their switches at the top of their inventory, so it's super easy to one-tick melee from there. And so he whip tents me there, I believe, with his serp helm off. I don't know, dude, it really doesn't matter. He's doing a pretty good job so far. I'm not doing a great job at all, dude. It really looks like I'm gonna die in 52 fucking wilderness with like 3 minutes left on my fucking TB. Okay, so I get, okay, hits me off right there. I, like, try to use a crevice because I watched fucking Black for Noise video, and then I look at the chat box and realize you have to have, like, a wilderness diary to do that. Okay. So he tempts me up right there, and I'm basically just going for the hero run here because it seems like he's the only person that's on me here. So I'm literally just hoping that he splashes. I'm running through the NPCs hoping that he somehow gets hit, but I believe that's, what, the 3rd or 4th splash, and he actually managed to get a freeze, so props to him, dude. That's pretty sick. Okay, another guy with, like, actual gear gets on me, or not actual gear, but, like, arcane or whatever gets on me. I don't know why these guys don't, like, usually, like, the first thing I do when I get on somebody is I use my specs, like, immediately. And these guys are hitting me a lot with their tentacles, which is weird because it seems like they have numbers here, so I'm not really sure what that's about. But I don't know. These guys have been around for a while, so I'm sure they know what they're doing when it comes to focusing kids. Yeah, I don't know who that guy just got hit by. I'm not really sure. So this guy's slashing the webs for me. I'm not really sure why. It's probably, like, not really in my favor to go inside the lever at this point, but I'm pretty much gonna die regardless. I've got 2 bursts. I guess maybe what I should have tried to do is, like, hero run it, because obviously on 2 bursts I'm not really gonna tank it a lever. So yeah, guys, basically this tank death doesn't end up too well. This is my first. I don't know what that even means. You're gonna die badly. Like, if you die, you die. Like, I don't fucking know what that means, dude. But yeah, it's my first. So they started, like, sort of, like, flame me a bit here, and I'm not even really sure how they know, like, who the fuck I am. Like, it's kind of like, or how this person, or that person as well knows who I am. Like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of weird because I don't show my my username in my videos anymore. So yeah, I'm not really sure what that's about, dude. I don't know if I guess they have me added. I didn't know we're friends in game. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so here I try to drop my cape, and it's pretty much over. Yeah, boys, I fucking died to Frontline. Pretty dope shit. GG on 1 mil, guys. Peace.